There are many things about money that school may not teach you. In this video, you will learn some of the most important money rules for financial success. Before we dive into these important points, please subscribe to this channel and click the notifications bell so you know when more important videos like this are made. 10 most important money rules for financial success. 1. Pay yourself first. This is an old rule of thumb that helps you save, rather than spending all your money. Even if your budget is tight, as soon as you get paid, put some money into savings. Saving first, rather than last, means you're much more likely to save money instead of spending it. 2. Always live below income. Live below your means. This is the most important rule for financial success. If you don't live below your income, you will be in debt, and that debt will keep weighing you down like an anchor tied to your leg. Don't go into debt just because something seems cool or fun. There are many things that depreciate in value over time. Avoid buying them at any cost if possible. Example, cars. 3. Track all of your spending. Tracking your spending is an important part of creating a budget. Once you track your spending, you'll be able to see where all of your money goes and make better financial decisions based on that information. Use an app or software program to help keep track of your spending. You can also just use pen and paper if that's more convenient for you. Whichever method works best for you, it's important that whatever methods are used are easy enough so that tracking isn't too much work for the user. 4. Pay your bills on time. Paying your bills on time is a financial must. If you don't, it can cost you more in the long run. Here's why. Late payments will affect your credit score and could cost you higher interest rates on future loans. The late fees will add up over time, eating away at your finances. If the company that services your loan or payment attempts to collect late fees, they could take legal action against you and possibly even garnish wages from another job if they're successful. 5. Develop the habit of saving. After getting your salary, make it a habit to save by keeping some amount aside for future purposes. This will not only help in inculcating good habits but also help you not to spend an excess amount on anything. Compute your savings rate, which should ideally be at least 30% of your pay, using an income and spending statement. Always remember this rule: income, which is 100%, should be equal to expenses, which should add up to 70%, plus savings, which take up 30% of the income. 6. Have the cash for large expenses. If you don't have the cash on hand for large purchases, don't make them. Whether it's a sweet vacation or a new car, you should have the cash on hand to afford it. Just don't take on debt for your purchase. Have the cash on hand so you can pay off the purchase right away. However, there is a little leeway for housing. It's not necessarily feasible to buy a house in cash. However, if you don't have at least a 20% down payment, you're not ready yet. 7. Be smart about borrowing. You should only borrow what you need and be sure to pay it back as soon as possible. If the loan is for a specific purpose, like buying a house or paying for college, set up an automatic repayment plan so that it's paid off in 2 or 3 years at most. Make sure that you're eligible to borrow. 8. Buy the best and make it last. Whenever possible, buy the best quality version of an item, then use it as long as possible. A good quality item can last decades longer than the cheaper version, ultimately saving you money since you won't be replacing it regularly. You'll also get a better experience of using it. 9. Don't cap spending on health. The sad fact is that we only get one body. So, you should take care of it. Seffi's rule is that you shouldn't put a cap on health-related spending, whether it's a quality gym membership or better quality food. And yes, your mental health falls into this category, too. 10. Build emergency fund. This buffer should ideally cover at least 6 months' expenses, including loans, if any. Make it a financial resolution and start accumulating it from next month. You may need to sacrifice your discretionary expenses for some years to create an emergency fund, but it is worth doing that, as having an emergency fund makes you financially secure and boosts your confidence. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you found great value in our content. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and also subscribe to this channel.